Hello, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, and today's question is, how do I get across the more esoteric aspects of what I do in concise and practical wording? Right, so the person continues, they say, in other words, how do I communicate the effect of my offerings that are harder to define? Feelings of personal growth, a deeper understanding of life, a clearer vision and purpose. Without it, to name a few without sounding vague or big, empty, wordy. Right. Okay. Well, you can't. That's basically the answer. Okay. So how do you communicate the more esoteric elements of what you do? Everything that we communicate, if it's a service in particular, has to be in the context of this journey from island A to island B. That's the only thing that matters to them. Yeah, they've got a problem. They want a result. Everything that we say has to be in that context. But so you hear when it's, oh, but what about these more esoteric aspects? So let me, I think I've spoken about this elsewhere, but there's island A. Yeah, that's the problems they have, the results, the problems they have, the symptoms they have. Island B, this is the result that they're craving in particular. But then there's also island C. And what's island C? Well, this is a result that you could offer them that they don't even know to want. So example, island A, their lawn looks terrible. Island B, their lawn looks beautiful. Island C, permaculture food forest. But they're not craving that, you understand? So the thing about island B is they're craving it. So I speak about this a lot in my ebook, The Art of Relevance. I talk a lot about island C. But it's good to make the distinction because people don't buy island C unless they know about it. Now, if you educate people about it, they might actually start craving that thing. Once they know what a food forest is, oh my God, how could I have ever wanted just a beautifully manicured lawn when I could have had this? But there's a bit of an educational process to happen. But when I read these things like feelings of personal growth, a deeper understanding of life, clear vision of purpose, it's, I just don't see people, unless they are, I just don't see people craving this. I don't see people lying asleep at night thinking, if only I could have the feeling of personal growth, if only I had a deeper understanding of life. These are nice benefits that come, but it's not why people buy. And if it's going to be a business that you're running, you've got to be selling people something that they actually want, something they're actually craving, and it has to be addressing a real pain. So these are kind of, another way to look at this is, Simon Sinek talks about a bigger why, the bigger why in your business. You could say, yeah, my business is all about personal growth as a bigger why, and here's why that matters to me. My business is all about helping people understand life, get a clearer vision of their purpose in life. That's the bigger why. It's good, and it's inspiring in a way, but that's not why people buy. Why do people buy? To get off island A, to get to island B. And then, if you can convince them that island C is possible, this may turn into island B for them. This may turn into something they're craving. But to try to lead in your marketing with selling island C or getting people to buy just because of the vague why is a losing battle. It's just not going to work. But why? Because it's not relevant. This is why the ebook is called The Art of Relevance. And what's the relevance for a service, specifically in the healing arts in particular? Island A to island B. That's where the relevance is at. Can you help me get off island A? Can you help me get to island B? It all has to be in that. Those things have to be named. And so what often happens is people say, no, I don't want to choose that because that's a niche and I'd be limiting myself. So throw that out. Okay, now how do I market to people? But you can't. That's the thing. Yeah, because otherwise it's platitudes. Otherwise it's vague speak. It's this sort of, well, you'll feel better and the general benefits will accrue, but nobody buys general benefits. Nobody buys abstract, broad benedictions on their life. People are wanting something very specific. So when we're broad, we lose people. When we're specific, we gain people. And there's another video around broad and specificity. Maybe I'll put below here. But hopefully that's useful. I'll put some more links below. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends. If it was useful for you, you can click subscribe on the little red button on YouTube and then the little bell icon so you actually get notified when I post a new video. If you like this on Facebook, like my page, tag your friends, tell everybody, call people, set up a phone tree. Anyways, if you have any questions or comments, please put it below because it might actually turn into another video that I do. Thank you so much.